Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke. Now, as I said in the previous episode, I'm going to start off this encounter, or this episode, with the encounter in Lost Jungle. If you guys weren't aware, I realized that only the 5% encounters in the area were the ones that I hadn't already caught, and so I ran around for a little bit and made myself find the encounter. And here we have a Comfey, which is cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm pretty disappointed that we didn't actually end up getting the Parsimmon, because that is something I would have loved to run on the team. Either way, like I said, Comfey is here. We got Buzzard out front. And I think we lose nothing by going for a Draining Kiss. It definitely shouldn't kill. And honestly, I've been sitting in this battle for a while now, just letting the camera pan around because I had to set up all my recording equipment and everything after I found the encounter. But, you know, just to be safe, because I was playing before the episode, I am plugged in and charging while we record. So, I got pro played. I got pro played so hard. Did you guys see that? I think it used Draining Kiss on me and took all that HP back. This thing is bulky. Either way, we lowered its special attack, which is helpful. We have to switch out now, because we're not doing anything to this thing. This thing is putting in the finest to us. Oh my goodness. Yo, don't call for help. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Thank you. Thank you for not having any friends. That's what we want to see. I think we have to switch out. Actually, hold on. Before we switch out, let's stun spore this thing. Make it easy to catch. Is it a grass? I don't think it's a grass type. I'm 90% certain it's not a grass type. It is not a grass type. It's just fairy type. Despite the fact that it is carrying flowers, it is not grass type. Then again, I guess you could assume that because we did have... Was that growth? Oh god. Okay. We're afraid. We're going to switch into Jupiter because Jupiter's a monster. And we're going to just scald it. It should live. We saw how tanky this thing can be. And if we can scald this thing, that's going to be everything in life. I love Jupiter. Jupiter's one tiny bit of experience away from leveling up. Which is awesome. And I guess we'll go for the score. Like I said, we have no chance to burn because it is paralyzed already. And that is some insane bulk on Comfey to live a scald from a water bubble Jupiter. That is pretty ridiculous. Either way, it is below half HP. It is paralyzed. It should be pretty safe to go for a Pokeball. And I'm doing it the slow way because I always do. We'll go for the Ultra Ball just because I don't want this thing to break out and get even more HP back. And once we actually catch this thing, I believe we have to head down to the Dimensional Research Lab or something like that. I believe that's where Kukui wanted us to go. So we do catch the Comfey. I have no idea what to call this thing. I have no idea what I want to call it. I know the whole thing is based off a lay. But I don't even know if that's meant to be spelled differently than just L-A-Y, which would be stupid if I called it that. But I think I'm just going to call it lay because I'm bad with nicknames, guys. We went on an Aqua Ring? I mean, we have a good moveset. Yeah, fine. I know we're probably rarely ever going to be using Infestation, but we'll keep it just in case. You never know. It could come in handy at some point. I was thinking in my head, oh, you know, if we find an Abra, we can Infestation it, and then we can catch it. But I was like, wait. If we find an Abra, Infestation will probably kill it. Either way, we have Comfey here. It's its own page in the Pokedex. Interesting. And we get another tiny bit of percentage towards the completion of the dex. We have Comfey, the Posy Picker Pokemon. It attaches flowers to its highly nutritious vine. It revitalizes the flowers and they give off an aromatic scent. Yo, that's really cool. Nah, we're going to call this thing Blossom. No, we're going to call it Reblossom. No, Rebloom. Oh, no, it's a spacebar. The reason I'm calling it Rebloom is because it can literally pick up dead flowers and make them bloom again. That's kind of cool. So Rebloom is here, not being added to the party. I won't lie though, if I did manage to catch a Parsimmon, I probably would have put it in the party. But that's okay. Now we can head out of here. And don't encounter anything else. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I guess we'll make our way towards... what town is it? I think it's called Heya City? I don't know. Charizard will tell us the way. And we're going down to... There it is. Yep, Heya City. Let's do this. I'm pretty excited. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. I'm just amazed that we still have a full team after that last trial. That was pretty ridiculous. Either way, we're here in Heya. We'll heal up a Pokemon. And I think I really, really want to put Fish out front today. Because I love Fish. And honestly, last night I was grinding out the... why am I going to the box? That's not where you go to organize your team. You go to the party. Either way, I was grinding out Battle Tree last night. And I was actually using a team of a Vikavolt, a Mimikyu, and a Lycanroc. So those are three of the first Pokemon that I did breed for, you know, competitive battles and stuff like that. And Lycanroc put in the finest. You have no idea. Like, this man who's holding an amulet coin as well to get me all the money. This man is absolutely phenomenal, right? So, my set runs Accelerock, Rock Slide, what else? Accelerock, Rock Slide, Brick Break, and Swords Dance. And oh my goodness, it's so good. I'll keep explaining once we get to this text area. Either way, go Nebby, you splash. You can do it, Nebby. I believe in you. I love how it's not just Pew, it's Pew question mark. Heh, I was just acting like Chum. You always seem to end up getting hurt, Nebby. So I never really liked Pokemon trainers or thought that I would want to be one myself. But when I see Chum and Hal, it's like they've thrown open some door that I always thought was closed. They stride straight through into the future. It seems so amazing somehow. I love the big ass smile on Nebby's face. I love that Nebby like really likes us too. I think it's a really cool thing. Oh. I hear you were talking about me, woman. Oh, Chum, hello. I feel like it's been a while since we last met. There's a laboratory here that studies the dimensions, did you know? And the professor is waiting to meet you. How are your trials been? How were your trials? It must be quite trying to do 3 in a row. Yeah, it was no problem. I'm lying, it was hella tough, I was afraid. Goodness, really? It wasn't any trouble for you to tackle all 3 of Akala Island's trials? I suppose that explains it. The reason you look so content and understood by Lycanroc there, I mean. Yo, Lycanroc loves me. Lycanroc is my boy. Like, honestly, it's a monster. It has, okay, with my set on Lycanroc, I have only 4 IVs in any of the defensive traits. So I have 4 HP, 0 IVs in defense and special defense, and yet somehow this thing can live a hit from almost anything that isn't super effective. I get an SD up, and then anything that is anything that is faster than me. Wait, I have to press the buttons. Anything that is faster than me is usually frail enough to die to a +2 Accelerock, and anything that's slower than me that is bulky is gonna die to a +2 Rock Slide, and I just sweep the rest of the game. It is ridiculous how strong that thing is. And don't get me started on Mimikyu. Mimikyu isn't even fair. Mimikyu is the clutch mon, if there ever was one. Either way, hey there, honey. Yo. Oh, hi. I don't know how to do this woman's voice. I don't know what to do for her. I think I might just do a more energetic Lily. This here is Professor Burnett. She runs a dimensional research lab. Yeah. And she's also my wife. You're Chum, right? Lily told me about you. She said you were the reliable sort. Yo, I am. I'm so reliable. 3 months ago, I found Lily lying on a beach. Cosmog in her bag, also unconscious. Know how today? How? He's out doing his own thing. But he'll be the real deal someday. He can even become Kahuna just like old Hala before him. Just like your father before you. Or grandfather. You really think so? Whoa! Well, yeah, I really do. Good to see you again, Hal. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just shifted voices there because I didn't realize we were talking. Anyhow, I brought Chum here because I wanted you to tell him some of the mysterious phenomenon here in Alola. About some of the mysterious phenomenon. I'd be happy to. The mysteries of Alola, huh? Then you've got to mean the Ultra Wormhole. It's extremely rare, but sometimes a hole opens over the sky in Alola. It appears that this rift leads to a different and unknown dimension. Yo, this story is kind of fire, not gonna lie. The reason that people think there may be a mysterious dimension is because of the legends of fearsome Pokemon appearing from the Ultra Wormhole. Yo, Nebby, button in here. It's very weak as proof, but I can't ignore it. There is also plenty of evidence already in the Pokedex for the existence of different dimensions, right? Fearsome Pokemon. Whoops, I didn't change my voice. Even normal wild Pokemon will attack sometimes people, right? Attack people, right? Words. But the Pokemon that appeared from the Ultra Wormhole went way beyond that. They were called Ultra Beasts, and they were feared. If the stories are to be believed, the guardian deities of the islands fought desperately against them. But like I said, it's all legends and folktales. It's hard to know how much is true. But I would be very happy if I could somehow unravel the mysteries of the Ultra Wormhole by studying the dimensional disturbances. We've recorded several known relationships between Pokemon and different dimensions. in books. You can find them on the bookshelf in this lab. Yo, let's do it. And there's one big reason for it. When I walk over here, bookshelf. Bronzong. It brought rains by opening portals to another world. It was revered as a brighter of a bringer of plentiful harvest. So Bronzong, right? Gen 4. Still Bronzong, hold on. Giratina. This Pokemon is said to live in a world on the reverse of ours where common knowledge is distorted and strange. Giratina, Gen 4. Still Giratina. Palkia. Its total control over the boundaries of space enable it to transport itself to faraway places or even other dimensions. Palkia, Gen 4. I think that's everything. I think that's everything on these bookshelves. Yep. That's a Magnemite. How's it going, man? I think there's books over here. Let's see this. Nope. Anything else to actually worth reading? What does it say? There are many writings about the interdream zone that exists between reality and dreams. So that's a Gen 5 thing. But seriously, guys. Bronzong, Palkia, and Giratina are our dimensional teasers. And they are all from Gen 4. So Sinnoh remakes confirmed? I hope so. Gen 4 is one of my favorite generations. I think she's saying the same thing. Yeah, she did. She's saying the same thing. Lily, talk to me. It's been a long time. Yo, I love Lily. Lily's the best. You know, you want to know what would happen? Oh my god, hold on, guys. I need to brain. You want to know what happened 3 months ago? Well, I wanted to learn more about Cosmog. So I decided to come speak to Professor Burnett. But I got lost along the way and ended up wandering about until I collapsed on the shore. She listened to my story, staying up all night to hear it, and then she even got her husband, Professor Kukui, to lend me his loft to stay in. And she told him to help me investigate Nebby's origins too. Professor Burnett has been so kind, and she's still helping me try to find a way to get Nebby back to its home. She's been like a real mother to me. Yo, foreshadowing? Sorry, spoiler. Either way, I think that's our conversation there. Do we want to talk to Hal? I'm going to check out Diglett's tunnel next. It's a whole cave made by a Pokemon, right? It is, and that means we're going to get a new encounter, but I think the only thing we can get in there is Zubat, because we've already got a Diglett, I believe. How about that, Chum? If Ultra Beasts are really out there, I wonder what kinds of moves they can use. I love how this guy's all about the moves. It's so cool. I like how I get that every other professor has had their own thing, but Kukui's is almost like an obsession. He's always wondering, like, moves. It's like a passion for him more than just a research topic. Either way, you finished all 3 of Akala's trials, woo, and now comes the big match against Olivia, the Island Kahuna. It's the biggest and baddest trial of them all here on Akala, the Grand Trial. Good luck! Olivia's house is past the tunnel. It's in Coney City, but watch out for Team Skull. Yo, this next area is kind of crazy with encounters. I still have some things I want to talk to Professor Burnett about, so I'll stay here. I'm going to go check out Diglett's tunnel next. This man literally just said that to us. How? You're saying the same thing. Can we access floor 2 of this building? It kind of upsets me that we can't yet. Maybe we can in the end game, but I don't know, man. It seems like a great mystery that I want solved. I really want that mystery solved. Either way, let's run out of here. We're all healed up and everything, right? We haven't battled, so we can just run straight to Diglett's tunnel. And by run straight, I mean literally like run. Never mind. We have to look at a cutscene here. I completely forgot this even happens. Yo, look at my hat, look at my ear, look at my hair, look at my shoulder, look at the sky. Distractions. Could it be an ultra wormhole? What was that just now? It looked like a crack in the sky. Was that me saying something? Was that me thinking something? I don't even know. Hey, Chum. So you've made it through all 3 captains' trials, yeah? Then you should go meet Kahuna Olivia. She lives in the town part. Dude, yo, we just went over this like several times. Can you not? How? I get it. Now it's Malasada time for me. Yo, this man loves his Malasada. Anyway, I said we're going to run. And we're going to run as fast as our Taurus legs can take us. Alright. New route. New encounter. Let's do it. Actually, hold on. Before we go any further, I want to check Fish's moves. Do you have Brick Break yet? You should have Brick Break. You don't. Okay, let's teach you Brick Break, because we don't need Sand Attack. Maybe we do. We don't need Sand Attack. Use. It's so weird that in this menu you have to go held item and then give it to them. Is this in order? It's not, is it? There we go. It's not in order. It's in order of like how I picked them up, I think. Either that or I just have a really poor assortment of thingos. Sand Attack. Get up out of here. We'll keep Bite, because Bite is a good move. You know, we get that Dark type stab. We can hit those. Not stab. Whoa, relax. Speaking of stab, though, I really wish Dark type was stabbed for Lycanroc Midnight, because he gets some good dark moves, you know. Either way, we're not going to get an encounter just yet. We're going to see Olivia talking to the Ether Foundation. Ether or Aether? I don't know what In my head, I want to say ether because, like, there are things out there called ether, and even Aegislash, quote unquote Aegislash. It's based off a shield called the Aegis. Even though it's spelled A-E, it's, you know, Aegis. So I'm going to try and call them Ether Foundation because that's kind of what mythology would dictate. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, let me know in the comment section below. Either way. Oh, Chum, was it? This cave really is something, you know? It's overflowing with these Pokemon called Diglett, and they are getting really out of hand. Mediocre trainers can't even get through. So, how's your island challenge going? Let me see which of the crystals you've earned. I think I meant to be able to access this before I finish everything. Oh, look at you, Chum. Nice work. You've even passed Mallow's trial. It's about time you had some fun with me. The Digletts have settled down too. If you are as strong as you appear, you should be able to make it through this cave. At the end of it, you'll find Coney City. That's where my shop is. I'll see you there. Alright, awesome. We're gonna make it through here. And funny story, I believe I checked through the game information, like the encounter rate, and I'm pretty sure Zubat is more likely to appear in Diglett's tunnel or Diglett's cave, whichever one this is, than Diglett himself. Which to me is kind of crazy. Either way, we have a Zubat here, we haven't caught one. This is going to be an encounter, and of course we want to catch this thing, because if we don't catch it, it means it could show up against some of the... Well then. Wait. We get to re-roll encounters. We get to... I keep forgetting my own rule that I can pick whatever... Not pick whatever I want, but that I can actually, like, you know, choose to ignore non-new Pokemon. So, I think that means right now we can only get Alolan Diglett in here. I believe we have an Alolan Diglett, which means we'll just run straight through and we'll make our way. More Ether Foundation, people. Phew. With Olivia in charge, we finally managed to make some headway against those Diglett. Oh, Alola. We're members of the Ether Foundation. We work to support Pokemon conservation. Yo, I just realized I referred to them and talked about who they were without even, I guess, quote-unquote, us knowing who they are in the game. It seems like Team Skull is responsible for the Diglett in this cave getting so riled up and bringing them up to the surface. Oh, Team Skull is a group of troublemakers, you see. They seem to delight in interfering with trainers and their Pokemon. Yo, we know all about them. Diglett normally live in elaborate systems of underground tunnels that take years to dig out. We're here to ensure that they return to the tunnels and let people pass through here, without having to fight so many Pokemon. Some of the Diglett are still stuck on or near the surface, though, so be careful. Okay, bye. I love all the pouches they have on them. Like they geared up, you know. They're ready for anything, yet they don't really do anything. They just kind of walk around and talk to you. Zubat is here. I'm getting tired of this already. It's been like 10 seconds. Actually, guys, fun fact. I may not have told you this, but my first shiny Pokemon in this generation was a wild Zubat, which I thought was pretty cool. Obviously a wild Zubat isn't like I caught it in the wild, I didn't hatch it. And I was literally running through this cave, and I thought I had a repel on, but I didn't actually put one on. And I was like, I got into an encounter, and I was like, God damn it, really? I forgot my repel. And then suddenly this green ass Zubat appears, and I'm just like, no way. What's this? A Hyper Potion. I'll take that. Actually, I was looking at the Pokemon Center, and I was like, yo, should I buy some items? And then I looked at it I looked at it closely, and I was like, wait a second. If I buy even 10 of these, I'll have no money left. So I wasn't thinking with my head on straight, but it's fine. We got a trainer battle here with Worker Vaklav. Very cool. I love the names of the people in this game. They're hella cool. Either way, Machop is here, and Fish. You don't want to fight a Machop, so we're gonna switch out, and we're gonna go into. I mean, Oliver can put in the finals, but I want to use Buzzard a little bit because Buzzard has been sitting, like, just taking a back seat and hanging out. And I want Buzzard to just, you know, make plays and destroy souls. So, Machop is here. Goes for the Revenge. It shouldn't do too much damage. It's on full HP. I believe Revenge is a move that does more damage if you're on lower HP. And then we're going to go for the Draining Kiss to get all that HP back. It's not even a lot of HP, but I just want it back. And is this his one shot? It doesn't. So, Revenge is going to do a lot of damage this turn. Which is kind of crazy. Revenge is here. I mean, if I didn't resist, I'd be afraid that I would... Never mind. It didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. And we'll go for another Absorb will kill. We don't want to waste all our Draining Kiss PP. We only have 10 of them, which is, you know, very tiny. We get a little bit of HP back, maybe like 3 points of HP. Yo, I'm dead accurate. We got exactly 3 points of HP back. That's talent, guys. That is talent. Speaking of talent, I have the best new name for Talonflame. because using Talonflame makes you talented because you have Brave Bird. You click Brave Bird, you win. And so from now on, I'm gonna nickname my Talonflames Talon Ted. Like Talon is in the claw, and then Ted is in its name. So I'm gonna call it Ted, but it's talented, which is great. Either way, no way. Just when things were starting to heat up, yo, I got surrounded by Diglett and beat up, yo. Yo, since when can Diglett use beat up? I'm so mad, now I want to beat up on some fools. Don't be mad because you were the fool who was dumb enough to be right here. Chum! Yo, help me out, Hal, not that I need it. I was wondering who you were playing around with without me, and it's Team Skull. You want some? That's how we say hello. Nice knowing you punks. Yo, fun fact. In my Moon playthrough, at one point in the game when we team up with Hal, he killed my Pokemon with one of his moves. And of course, me playing Pokemon Moon, it wasn't a Nuzlocke. But I was still upset. And if he manages to kill my Pokemon in this game, I will literally end his life. I will literally end his life. And Lycanroc is here. We can one-shot the Salandit with the Assault Rock. So actually, no. We might as well go for the Rock Tomb. We're going to add speed anyway. The game is already lagging. We don't even have that many crazy Pokemon in the field. Quick Attack is here. Thank you for attacking the other Pokemon. Rock Tomb, let's go. We should have no trouble living one of Fermantis' attacks. It could be a bit risky, but it's going to hurt, but it's not going to KO us. There's no way. Unless it's like a Razor Leaf crit. And even then, it's spread damage, so it shouldn't do too much. Yeah, a Razor Leaf crit wouldn't even KO us. That was the Razor... Oh my goodness. That was the Razor Leaf crit. I think we'll switch out just for safety. And we'll go into Buzzard once again, because I do, like I said, want to get Buzzard all of the experience. I love seeing Midday Lycanroc on the field. I think I've said this many times, but initially when I first found out about Lycanroc, I loved Midday so much more than Midnight. But over time, I ended up loving Midnight as well, because I used it in my my Moon playthrough. But now that we have Midday right here, I'm so ready. We'll go for the Struggle Bug. This should KO. Yo, Struggle Bug hits both slots? I had no idea. Then again, because I never really used the move. And speaking of Struggle Bug and using moves and fun facts, I bred myself a Ribombee because I love the Pokemon. I think Ribombee is one of my favorite Pokemon in this generation. I think it's really cool. I love one of my favorite things about Ribombee, which is Cutie5's evolution. Spoiler alert if you guys didn't know that. It's tiny as all hell. It is literally like if I could literally fit it in my hand and close my hand, it'd just be sitting there hanging out. Like it wouldn't even be squished; it'd just be hanging out. And it's so tiny and so crazy small that when you use Z moves, you honestly don't even see it on the screen because it's so tiny. You get distracted by all the Z move like flare. You don't even see it. It's just like this Pokemon gets wrecked by nothing. And Twinkle Tackle, the Fairy Z move, hilarious. You literally look at this big ass Pokemon and it just gets hit by a pixel and dies. It's amazing. Either way, yo, step off. Enough with the beat up, yo. We may not be trying to take over the world or nothing, but we're still hard as bone out here. I love how Hal's like, yep, see ya, goodbye. Great. Man, Chum, when I fight with you, it's like even my Pokemon feel more at ease. You're really some kind of trainer. That's it. I've just got to give you something. Is it going to be something useless? No, it is something useful. A Max Ether. That could come in handy one day. Max Ethers will restore the PP to one of your moves, you know? Pretty great, right? Now I'm going to go and have some more fun with those Diglett. See ya. I'm curious as to whether you can actually buy Ethers in this game. Because I know you never could before. But I really think you should be able to. Either way, we're on Route 9. And there's honestly, from memory, there's no grass around here just yet. So we'll hang out. We'll talk to this guy. Can we talk to you? Yeah, it looks like we can. Like he wants to talk to us. He's looking at us, but we can't talk to him. It's so strange. Can we talk to you? Do you have an item? Give me an item, please. Nope. I guess I can't really walk into a police station and demand someone to give me items. Well, we can walk into this guy and demand him battle me. Yo, he's covering this whole footpath. I haven't had any cases, so I'm bored. How about a battle? Yo, do you guys remember back in Generation 4 when there'd be like policemen or security guards that would only battle you at night? Or that was that was Generation 4 and Generation 2, which is technically Generation 4 because, you know, Johto is Gen 4 as well. But yeah, I love those encounters. I thought it was really, really interesting. But at the same time, I love it when I don't have to go at a certain time of day to actually, you know, battle people. Intimidator's here. I don't think we're going to one-shot with the Cell Rock from here, so I think we should just go for the Rock Tomb. It does outspeed. And I should probably rearrange my moves, because in my competitive set, a Cell Rock is the move on top of my list. So every single time I'm like, I don't want to use a Cell Rock, I click down, and then I realize, wait a second, A rock tomb is at the top now. Very confusing. Either way, we defeated this officer. He doesn't look very upset. Let's hope he doesn't put us in jail for defeating him, because that'd be really unfair. Carrying on, I believe there's nothing else to do here apart from go to the city. I'll talk to the fisherman guy. Fisherman wants to battle me. Okay. I always talk to fishermen out of habit, thinking that, oh, maybe he'll give me a fishing rod. But that's not how it works in this game, so... It's actually really surprising that this game decided to get rid of the idea of multiple fishing rods. And instead went for the whole idea of, oh, we have special fishing spots that are, you know, luckier. It's really strange. Either way, a Chinchou is here. I almost forgot the name of the Pokemon. I remembered Lantern, but I didn't remember Chinchou. So Chinchou is here. We'll switch out into... Let's go into Garbu. Garbu hasn't seen any light in this episode, and I love Garbu. Garbu was our hero last episode. And actually, I don't think I've asked you guys a common question in any of the episodes recently, so today I'm going to ask you guys, out of the Pokemon in our team right now, which of them is your favorite? Honestly, I can't really pick. I love them all so much. It'd be hard for me to say I don't love Oliver a little bit more than everyone else, even though we don't use it too much. I still love Al. Why would you paralyze me, man? It's not... Paralyze and the one turn and the first turn para. Is that even fair? Anyway, like I was saying, I really do love... Okay, so Garbu was a hero last episode, but not this episode. Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter. But yeah, I love all the Pokemon. I love Arachniid. It's such a fun Pokemon to use. Lycanroc, such an incredible Pokemon. Oliver, it's our starter. You can't not love it. Even Cutiefly, even though right now we don't use it too much, Ribombee is one of my favorite Pokemon this generation. And like right now, I feel like we have a pretty perfect team. And I feel like I missed out on saying someone, but we all know that I'm talking about everyone. What move do we have? Do we have Yeah, we have Hydro. Yo, imagine Water Bubble Hydro Vortex. That would be insane. The Spark is here. I completely forgot that you have super effective move against me, and it still did like nothing. There we go. We didn't hit ourselves in confusion. That's perfect. We're gonna do a good 50% of this Pokemon. I'll take that. I'm gonna go for another Bug Bite, which should KO. Bubble Beam is here. We're gonna eat this up. Watch us do like 3 damage. Did 5. We were pretty close. We snap out of confusion, and Bug Bite comes through here. Hopefully this guy doesn't have any more Pokemon, because he's putting in the finals with just one Chinchou, which is kind of ridiculous. And there we go. Fisherman Mike gets defeated. I love this man's beard. I never even realized, but it's kind of fire. Either way, moving on. We'll grab this item. Do you reckon we can talk to the tourist guy from down here? I want to be able to. Please, please, Pokemon. Damn it. Do you have anything to say to me or anything to give to me? The dead can sleep in peace here. Here in the shadow of Tapu Lele's sacred ruins. The ruins of life. They say that that's why Memorial Hill was built here long ago. Oh, so this is the grave area, right? Right. What about you, sightseer lady? If you're going to Coney, you've got to stop by Kahuna Olivia's shop, right? She sells stones so you can use to evolve Pokemon. Ooh, that's cool as all hell. I love that. I love being sold stones like that instead of having to grind for them. I mean, there are still some stones you have to grind for, but I mean, being able to be sold the basic ones that are used on like 7 different Pokemon is a great time. Look at Delibird. Delibird is here. Hypno is just hanging around too. Slowpoke. Look at all the Pokemon sprites, man. Tell me more about how this game shouldn't have Pokemon sprites following you. Yo, is Delibird out on delivery? Oh my goodness. Yo, he even matches the colors of like the Australia Post logo, which is kind of crazy. Like, he should be the mascot of Australia Post. If you guys don't know, I live in Australia. If that wasn't clear to you by me talking about Australia Post. Either way, let's go heal up Pokemon. I don't know why I always have the inclination to run to the box straight away. I guess it's because recently, me playing Pokemon Moon and breeding Pokemon all the time, I'm running to the box more and more and more, and never to the Pokemon Center, never to Nurse Joy. Either way, there's no reason to hang out here too much. We'll just talk to everyone really quickly, and then we'll go... Wait, what do you... No. I don't even have a Zubat. I tried to catch one, man. I really tried to. I tried my hardest, but Lycanroc was too strong, and we couldn't do it. And no one really has anything to give to me. They're just going to say kind of useless stuff. What about you? Eat the Foundation, man. Yo, yes, I'll take you up on your job. What do you want me to do? You want me to find a... Did you say a Passimian? Damn it. We could have had one, too, if I just... I mean, I wasn't going to cheat. We did find Comfey first. So it's nothing we could have done. But if we had just found the right Pokemon, it would have been great. I kind of want to walk around a little bit. We're just going to go into the shop straight away. And then we'll go and continue this episode. A Frobopass is here. Nopus. Nopus? You don't even have No in your name. You had it in your previous name. The Pokemon is holding a letter. You take the letter and read it. Chum, Olivia here. This is Probopass. It watches the shop whenever I'm away. I know I asked you to meet me here, but there's been a change of plans. Come meet me at the Ruins of Life past Memorial Hill when you can. Yo, I love how this man just sits there blocking us from going upstairs. No, he doesn't. I could have sworn he blocked you from going upstairs. Oh, he comes back. He comes back and then blocks me. Pass? That's for me? You can your max potion. Thank you. Thank you very much, Probopass or Frobopass. I can't remember which one it is. I feel like I used to always say, yo, he literally moves back to block me. Like, look at that. You fat Pokemon. Oh, I fit. Never mind. Yo. Upstairs? Look what's in here. This is probably like Olivia's bedroom. Yo, you have so many stuff on, man. Yo, look at this. Another Zygarde core. I believe this is a core, right? Right. Sinnoh wants to talk to me. I just received a signal from your Zygarde cube. The creature that you just got sucked into the cube is what we call a Zygarde core. Cores are mysterious creatures that form Zygarde together with cells. Also, cores retain Zygarde moves. You can use the Zygarde cube to teach your Zygarde a move. Why don't you try it sometime? Bon chance? Alright, that's cool. Thank you, Sinnoh, for all that useful information. And I think we'll just carry on back on doing what we meant to do. Actually, no! We're gonna end the episode. Oh, now we have space. Now, imagine if he actually blocked us upstairs. That'd have been kind of crazy. Either way, we've been going on for a bit too long, so we should end off this episode right now. I don't know why we're going back to the Pokemon Center, like we want to heal up again. So like I said, we're going to end off the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you guys hit that like button. And of course, if you guys want to see more episodes from this series as they come out, make sure you hit that subscribe button also. This series is uploaded. This series is uploaded every single Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So make sure you're there, ready to watch his episodes. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day.